What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of J&D Sports Talk. In this episode, I'm going to be letting Madden 26 predict how the 2025 season is going to go. Let's see how accurate they are. Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of simple. I did put Micah Parsons on the Packers for realistic as possible, and then I put Kenny Clark on the Cowboys. So it's realistic. He becomes their fifth best player. Dumb trade. But yeah, so I'm gonna be letting Madden 26 predict how the 2025 NFL season will go. Yeah, so I just took over as the Rams. I'm not gonna be playing any games or anything like that. I'm just gonna be simming. We're gonna sim to mid-seasons here and see what happens. So at the bye week, the Rams are 5-2. Weekly awards, Puka Nakua. Let's go look at some standings here. The Vikings are 2-4. The Jets are 3-4. Here, we'll go here. The Commanders are the best team in the NFL at 6-1, followed by the Chiefs. The Bears are 5-1. The Bills are 5-1. Patriots, Eagles, Bengals, Rams, Niners, Steelers, Chargers, Bucks. Panthers are 4-3. Saints are 4-3. Packers are 3-3. Ravens are 3-3. Worst are the Giants, Raiders, Browns, Jaguars, Falcons, Broncos, Dolphins, Cardinals, Vikings, Seahawks. Interesting standings. I mean, some of those are realistic, but Matthew Stafford leads the league in passing yards. Take a look at some stats here. Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield. That's a realistic top five, in my opinion. Throwing the most touchdowns is Matthew Stafford, Mahomes, Allen, Nix, and Prescott. Most interceptions is Justin Fields. He threw 14. Dak Prescott and Baker Mayfield with 9. Rushing, leading the league, of course, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. That's realistic. Chuba Hubbard's down there with 5 touchdowns. Receiving is Puka Nakua, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin. I gotta order it. Oh, I did. Devontae Adams. Michael Wilson. Will he have a breakout year for the Cardinals? And then touchdowns is Puka Nakua and Devontae Smith. Nick Westbrook Akine. Defense. Most sacks is TJ Watt with 12, followed by Micah Parsons and Hassan Reddick. Interceptions, Chris Barnes, Fred Warner. Most tackles is Cody Barton. Right behind him is Jamian Sherwood. We're going to sim to, let's see if there was any trades. Then we'll sim to the end of the season. I got to go here. We got to go to traded. Colts traded Jalen Jones. Panthers traded Chow. Why? Nothing too crazy. Darnell Washington to the Jaguars. Nothing too crazy. Tyler Algier to the Browns. Isaiah Likely to the Dolphins. That's kind of crazy. But we're gonna sim to the playoffs here. Let's see what happens. We'll look at the final season stats, and then we'll look at the playoff bracket. The Los Angeles Rams have made the playoffs 10-7, facing the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau. But let's take a look at the playoff bracket here. Ravens, Broncos, Bills. Those are realistic. Chargers, Steelers, Texans, Bengals, Bills. That's a really realistic playoff bracket. Go to the NFC side. You got the Eagles, Bucks, Commanders, Packers, Rams, Niners, and then you got my Panthers. I did not force win anything. This is a pretty realistic playoff bracket. Hopefully the Panthers make it in real life. I will show you guys that I didn't force win anything for the Panthers. Let's get that mindset out of here. No force win. It says home because it's a bye week. So I didn't force any games. But let's take a look at some stats real quick. Let's see who led the NFL in passing yards. It's Matthew Stafford. He had 37 touchdowns. Who had the most? Josh Allen, 43 to 10 picks. Nix, Mahomes, Purdy, Hurts right there. Most interceptions, Justin Fields with 24. Geno, Baker, Cam Ward, Those are a realistic interception leaders. Rushing, Derrick Henry, beast season. Some with Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs, 17 touchdowns. Receiving was all Puka Nakua, T. Higgins, Cleo Shakir, Jamar Chase. Where's Justin Jefferson? Did I go by him? Oh, wow. Not that great of a year for Jay Jettis. Lee Sacks allowed, Trent Williams. Most is Jake Matthews, Fashanu, and Charles Cross. Most tackles goes to Tremaine Edmonds. Most sacks, TJ Watt, Micah Parsons, Greg Rousseau, Ed Oliver. Wow. Most interceptions, Sauce Gardner. He gets 7. And let's see the most field goals made. Where's that? Oh, right here. Chase McLaughlin and Harrison Butker. Let's sim this playoff, see how it unfolds here. Wild card. We'll sim to the Super Bowl. Then we'll look at the yearly awards. Let's see how these playoffs went down. Let me know in the comments below who you think is going to win the Super Bowl over who in real life. And it's a Rams and Ravens Super Bowl. That is crazy. Let's see how the playoff bracket went. Ravens, Steelers beat the Bills. Ravens beat the Bengals. Then Steelers lost to the Ravens. On this side, Panthers lost in the wild card. Rams won, Niners won, Rams won in the NFC Championship. It is a Ravens and Rams Super Bowl. Yearly awards. Who won MVP? It is Josh Allen. Josh Allen goes back-to-back in MVP. Coach of the Year is Kyle Shanahan. Dave Canales at 5. We'll go through best quarterback real quick. Best quarterback, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, T. Higgins, Spencer Brown, TJ Watt, JOK, Sauce Gardner, and Dicker the Kicker. Offensive Player of the Year was, you have to go to specific sides. Patrick Mahomes. Defense Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie, Ashton Genty, no surprise there, and Shamar Stewart. Meanwhile, go to the NFC side. Your best quarterback was Jaden Daniels. Where's Bryce Young? There he is, number 7. Best running back, Josh Jacobs. Almost said Jalen Hurts. Best wide receiver, Puka Nakua. Best offensive lineman, Trent Williams. Defensive lineman, Micah Parsons. He really had a good season. Best linebacker is Fred Warner. Best DB, Julian Blackman. Right there is Mike Jackson, though. Kicker, Jake Elliott. Offensive Player of the Year, Puka Nakua. Micah Parsons. Luther Burden with T-Mac, right, Tedero McMillan right behind him. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year is Abdul Carter. No surprise there. Let's see who wins this Super Bowl. In my real video, I said Rams over Bills. Let's see what happens. Is this the Ravens' year? The Rams win the Super Bowl. Super Bowl MVP is Tutu Atwell. So, Madden backs me up with my Super Bowl predictions just over the wrong team. Yeah. So in Madden's scenario, they have the Rams winning the Super Bowl over the Ravens.